And we're back.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey,
Guys, sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties. I think we have it settled. I,
I believe so.
I think we're good to go.
Okay. All right. So I guess we're going to start from scratch here. And welcome to our podcast. We're off the record. We're missing Jade right now. She's doing some personal duties. She'll try to make it if she can. But Rob and we're going to handle, best we can here. But tonight we have a band out from Florida. We'll definitely get all their information for y'all. They're called World's Fair Hotel. Welcome, guys.
how y'all doing?
Great guy.
Guys, thank you for coming on. This is kind of awkward because we're kind of repeating conversations that we just had like 5 minutes ago.
Like deja vu all over again, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right?
If you'd like to change your answer, please, you have a second chance.
Yeah, you're welcome to change your answers at any point you like. So we are joined by Doug and Steve. Guys, again, thank you for coming on. And I know we just had this conversation a few minutes ago. Let's talk about yourselves real quick.
I'm Steve Powell. I play guitar for World Fair Hotel, do leads and rhythm guitar.
I'm Doug. I'm the lead frontman and vocals for the World Fair Hotel.
Yes. And as you mentioned, there's 6 of y'all in y'all's band.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Got Dustin on harmony guitar, which is our third guitarist we just added. Rod is also second guitar and now also vocals as well. Mike is the bass player and Joey is drums.
Nice.
I think it's really cool that you have 3 guitar players in your band.
Like I said, man, we're trying to Whitechapel that shit.
Yeah, no, totally. It's a thing to have the dual layer guitars at a certain point, and then when you have the solo, you're not cutting out on the sound of having 2 different guitars playing, and then the solo. So I think it's really cool.
To me, it balances out. So like if you got one person playing rhythm and one person playing lead, there's not a hole there. There's a filler in the middle of it where it all comes together.
And there's a good bit of it that is 3 different guitar lines, like that we're playing all. So
I bet y'all can do some pretty good recording tricks. Panning and got it centered, got your lead going through, both channels. So I'm
the studio man right here.
Exactly. So sonically, I bet you that's going to sound badass, as far as.
We're aiming for it.
we're trying out getting the new guitar player worked in, Dustin. Well, I was the new guitar player. I started back in November, and then they got Dustin back. I guess he was in the band a long time ago or something.
He's one of the.
And they got him back in, so I'm working him into this recording process now. So we just got on the. He wasn't on this the first one we just released, but he's on the next one.
I was going to ask, when's the full band going to be heard as far as with y'all's recordings?
The next single that we're dropping July 1st, all 6 members are on it.
Awesome. Definitely, when you're ready to release that, put it on our Facebook site. We'll share the hell out of it there for you.
Trust me, dude. When we were dropping the single for Secret Rooms, I already sent it to Jade.
Okay. You know the routine.
Guitar parts as well.
Yeah, Secret Rooms has 3 guitar parts as well.
Yeah, just Rodney played the other guy's part on it as well. The other guitar line. Something wasn't quite ready yet.
Okay. What are you going to do with the vocals? I know you said you do lead vocals, Doug. As far as, is it mainly just background vocals? You're going to have the other?
No, actually, so it's really, it's a unique, different type of thing that we try to do. Like, it's like, in some of the songs, it's like you're hearing me and then you're hearing like an echo that's saying something totally different. Like we go back and forth. Like we commemorate each other so well, like the way we do things.
Yeah. So it sounds like you got.
He has his own vocal parts in songs too.
Okay. So y'all share the writing process when it comes to y'all's own
Yeah.
vocals. That's cool, man.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
You know, Steve, I definitely want to commend you for working with not just one other guitar player, but two other guitar players. You know, just speaking to the writing process, I don't get along with other guitar players. It's like this is what I've written, this is how it goes, and I don't want to hear what you have to say about it. I don't care.
Hey, at least you're honest, Rob.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I'm honest about it. It's like, you know, okay, yeah, I'm a dictator about my music. It's my music. So I'm going to be a dictator about it. And I don't really care what anyone else has to say about it. You know, all right. Now, when it comes to a recording situation and you have a producer, right, you have to listen to the producer. You know, they're going to say, well, why don't you do this instead of that? You kind of have to listen to that kind of shit. But as far as like the foundation of a song, no, I don't. I don't want anybody else's opinion. So, Steve, again, I commend you for working with two other guitar players. So I'm assuming you guys have a good guitar relationship amongst you then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Rod, the main guy, Rod, he writes most of the guitar part. I just mainly write all the leads.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
And
Yeah, I don't know if you go. I'll have to send the link to you. If you go to our artist EPK, World Fair Hotel's actually been a band for over 10 years.
Damn.
I was noticing that because
They started
been
in
around a long time.
2014. I am not an original member. There have been
I'm not either.
lineup.
I saw a YouTube video from 10 years ago, and I was wondering, your band name is so unique. Like, how many other World Fair hotels are there? But it seems like you answered my question for me. It's been a band that's been a decade, you know, as
Yeah.
far as.
This lineup though is a powerhouse.
Definitely.
Yeah, you know, Rod's my best friend, and we talk all the time. And Rod tells me every single time, he's like, "This is it. This is my vision. This is World Fair."
Man, it only makes the writing process, playing on stage, all that more satisfying when you got the guys that you want. You know?
Fight with had the same mindset because we both, our band's named after H.H. Holmes, you know, the notorious 1800 serial killer from Chicago.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Basically, all our music is just stories, man. That's what we do. We tell stories.
No, man. That,
Secret Room is basically about trying to escape the murder capital.
pretty interesting, man.
So I
Yeah.
mean, like when me and him sit down, we write. We're on the same page with each other, like because we both love death and destruction and brutality. So I mean, it goes hand in hand with each other.
Who doesn't?
At all.
Right. On there. So, no, sounds like you got some good themes going. You got, you know, your stage presence. So you get all that wrapped into one. You know, people are gonna generate to what you're doing on there. So,
Right.
On there. So, how's y'all shows been? You know,
We actually kind of took a break this year from playing shows to mainly focus on trying to get the album done. But hell, last year I think we played a show except for 3 months out of the year.
oh, wow.
And we were steady playing shows, man. Like we love playing. Like don't get me wrong, we love playing shows, but we're ready to get this material out for
I'm
everyone
trying
to
to
hear.
get them locked down and be like, look, quit booking shows so we can get finished with this album.
Yeah, I have a problem with booking shows.
Well, you know, but that's your natural environment. You want to go technically to your home, the stage, you know. So I don't blame you. It's like they have that meme where you have the athlete standing on the sidelines but wanted to get on the field to play. You know, every time I see a live band or local bands here where I'm from in San Antonio, man, I was like, man, I can't wait till we play again. I can't wait, you know. So no, we always got that itch. If it's in us, we want to get out and be on that stage. That's for sure. Yeah.
We'll play a show and then we'll be like, all right, well, we got to buckle down. And then we're both all like, God, I'm itching to play another show. We contradict ourselves a lot on that one.
I can really relate to what you're just saying. So I'm retired. Like I'm done playing live music. I've kind of lost the want for it, but it's like every time I go to a fucking show, I miss it.
Yeah.
I really miss being on stage. Then I get home, it's like, you know what? Maybe I don't miss this so much.
I retired about a year and a half ago myself. But here I am.
And there you are. It's a fucking drug.
It is.
It's a goddamn drug.
A dopamine, if that's what you call it, right? You know,
Yes.
Like, you go to a concert for a band that you like, so it's like actually like, you know, like a big name band that you like. Like if I'm at that concert, I'm like sitting there going, damn, I'm ready to do this again.
Yep.
I can't. I love it. I love the feeling. I love the energy. I love the way the crowd reacts. It's love, man. It's just, you feel like you're free on stage.
Speaking of, you guys have a show coming up.
Dude, yeah.
I know we kind of talked about it earlier in our first fuck up. I mean, our first take.
So good we have to do it twice.
July 13th, we are coming to Tallahassee at the Legacy on the Riverfront to tear the whole block up with our boys. You know, Fighting Giants, This Time Breed, and Buck. Like this is a lineup that you're not going to want to miss it.
Yes, I'll be there.
That's some heavy hitters.
I look forward to seeing you there.
Yes, damn right. Have you guys gotten the chance to see Buck Banzai? Have you gotten to see what he's doing now?
I've heard what he's doing, but I haven't seen what he's doing. I know he's doing like some kind of like drum and bass thing, right?
Yeah, it's kind of drum and bass, and you would think that because it's just a guy up there, you know, with you know, some I don't know the words that I'm looking for. You know, the little drum and bass instruments, for lack of better terms. I can't think of the words I'm trying to think of right now. It's cool though. It's cool though. It totally interprets and it creates. You know what Buck is doing. No, it's not metal. Not everything has to be fucking metal, right? I mean, I love metal, but it doesn't have to be all metal. And it just creates this vibe throughout the bar. It's good. It's really damn good.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I'm excited, dude. I'm stoked.
Well,
like
drum and bass is like
all the shots, dude. We don't care.
Drum and bass seems to be the more aggressive side of electronic music sometimes. So it does blend in a lot. You know, you had Slipknot use a little drum and bass in their old music.
Absolutely.
And stuff like that. Yeah. So no, it's there. There's that nice, you know, gray area where everybody can blend in into certain sounds. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You know, like you have one that sets one mood, one that sets another mood, one that sets a mixed mood, and then one that just explodes.
Yeah.
I think that makes for a great show. You know.
And just speaking to the other guys, This Dying Breed, their shows. I mean, really everybody on everybody here on the show they're all just so amazingly talented, and everybody, you know, they're all really great guys, right? Like everybody is just, I don't know. I hate to use this term again, but everybody just kind of creates this vibe. I'm just really excited about it. I'm sorry.
Everybody's just like chilled and humble.
Yes, everybody's very humble. Yes.
You never forget where we come from, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Once you start doing that, you just become a douchebag. I would say until I'm blue in the face, we would not be as big as we are without our World Series fans. That's it.
Absolutely.
You know, they're what keeps us going. They keep this engine going. So I mean, we don't stream. We can't. You know, with Spotify doing that stupid thing where you can't stream tapes anymore. Which I'm not saying that. So people do.
So keeping the conversation on shows for a minute, can you guys tell us about any memorable shows that you've played, anything that's happened, or anything just generally speaking that really brought it home for you?
Probably if I had to say one show, mainly because it was just a bunch of homies and stuff. Like I was on here last year and I was talking about Fatty Pet. And we started that out at Fatty's Sandwich Shop. And unfortunately, Ian's landlord shut that shit down quick.
Yep.
It was like, you shut it down or you move out. So me being me, I scrambled as much as I could. I got a hold of my buddy Scott Jackson from the Salty Hobo, which is now the Dive. I was like, hey, dude, I've got sound. I've got a sound guy. I've got a crowd, and I've got a band. So I was like, I need a place to play. He said, bring it on. And it was just like the whole atmosphere of like how quickly we moved from the beach to St. Andrews, and nobody left. Everybody came right to the show. That's probably the most memorable for me because it showed me exactly just how strong the music community in my town is.
Yes,
Mhm.
definitely.
Those are fans for life a lot of times.
Oh yeah, dude.
Exactly.
So
Steve, any memorable shows you can tell us about?
Probably for me, when we played at Mosey's with a band called Severed Mass and another band, Dark Star Coven from Pensacola. That was a pretty fun show where we played. I've played so many down there. They all blur together. I've been doing this shit for fucking 25, 30 years.
yeah.
But you know what I mean?
He's a veteran.
I'm the old guy in the band.
Yeah.
Ain't
But
far.
that,
I ain't far behind you, buddy.
We played at Mosey's. It was a fun show, I guess. Yeah.
Wait till you get to y'all's 40s, y'all's late 40s.
I have to think for a long time. I mean, I played so many. There's some fun
Yeah.
ones we played in Mississippi back in the day in the early 2000s, 2002 area. We used to throw some wild shows there and a band that was in. Go, you know. So, I love them all. You know?
And just kind of keeping the train rolling on shows. A question that I like to ask: whenever you guys are putting together the set list, how much thought goes into putting the set list together? You know, is there like this one song that has to be the closer, or this one song that has to be the opener?
So, okay, when it comes to our set list, it's the same thing as we do the same set list as we do at rehearsal. We basically follow the album itself.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you know, we're not playing the whole album live because we haven't released the whole album yet. But we have to always start with Old Faithful, and that's, you know, Secret Room. And we end with Eternal Tunes just because that song just, it's fun, man. It's like a good closer.
Exactly.
Yeah. So y'all don't create a brand new single the next show, y'all got to play it. Do y'all wait until you get a collection of new music and then just play that?
Okay. Right now, the album that we're working on is actually a remaster of the first album that they put out before I was in the.
Oh, okay.
For any of us were in the band. And we scratched that whole entire album and we're reworking it.
I'm fixing it for them.
But what we're looking to do is we want to show we want to give, you know, Secret Room's Eternal Tombs, the album, its due, like its proper due. But no, we have other stuff that we're working on. Like we have 5 other songs for a new album that we're hopefully going to try to start working on next year.
Okay. Thanks. So as far as for new material, any influences, any bands that, you know, you grew up trying to emulate or just take some cues from?
I take a lot of influence from Chester from Linkin Park for my highs and Mitch Lucker for my highs from Suicide Silence.
Okay.
Like I grew up listening to deathcore. You know, I was in high school and middle school when that stuff came out, so that's my biggest influence. But if you listen to us, I'm pretty sure you can tell that one of our guys is very highly influenced by the Black Dahlia.
Nice. Gives you that extreme there.
Mine
Yeah.
are old school, like Slayer, Obituary, Cannibal Corpse, stuff like that.
Each member brings a different element of a genre in this band. you have so many different types of like metal. It's not even funny. You've got deathcore, you've got death metal, you've got melodic metalcore.
Our drummer's really into Slipknot. Our drummer loves Slipknot.
You got
It's his
new
all-time
metal,
favorite band.
all of it. So I mean, we all bring a different variety with us.
No, man.
And that's how it should be. In my opinion, that's how it should be. It's cool that you have all these different influences and all these different things that you take away from. You know, it's not like, oh, this has to be this one genre of music. You know, there's nothing wrong with bringing in multiple genres and making it kind of a mixture of everything.
I don't know exactly who said it, but I heard it through like a podcast or it was an interview on YouTube. And their words were, fuck what everyone else wants you to play. Play what you want to play and what you
Yep.
love.
Exactly.
And that's what we do, man. Like this isn't it's cool that other people like what we do, but this is ultimately what we love to do, and this is the sound that we want to sound.
Like you got to get into your own music in order to provide that energy on stage. You got to love what you play. So yeah, and
It's not
definitely
just boring.
not just to the crowd, but to you. And then you just lose interest. You're not having fun anymore. And that's what we all started being in a band, the majority, to have fun, be with our brothers on stage, as far as that goes. So yeah, it's like, it's the Rick Rubin. I always look at that philosophy. He's the one, if you're familiar with him, he's the one that says, no, write for you, not for other people. No, so I agree 100% with that there.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like you can't do it. That's like with major labels, when you go sign to a major label and they're like, oh well, we like what you're doing, but let's try to switch and do. No, fuck that, dude. I came here doing what I wanted to do, and I'm gonna keep doing what I want to do.
So, Doug, putting you on the spot here. You said that Chester Bennington is a huge influence of yours.
Yes.
Favorite Linkin Park song and why?
I don't have a favorite Linkin Park song.
Okay.
Of all of Linkin Park, man. Even their new stuff that they came out with, that poppy stuff. Chester was he was a whole different type of breed.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? I think I read an article not too far long ago that Linkin Park was getting right back together, but using the singer, like she goes.
Are you talking about their girl named Amy?
There you go, Amy. Yeah. How do you think that's going to go? Yeah.
It's not, I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to be anything like that. If she brings a good element to them, hey, more power to them. Let them come out and do their thing, dude. They deserve it.
Yeah.
But is it going to be the Linkin Park we all grew up in, to love? No. That Linkin Park's gone. But if they're going to start a new chapter, let them start a new chapter.
Yeah. I'm curious.
The same conversation was had with Pantera, with Zach and I can't think
Charlie
of it.
Benanti.
I'm sorry?
Charlie Benanti.
Charlie! Yes, fuck. Thank you.
That's right, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah, Machine Head. Yeah, whatever.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the same conversation was had with Pantera, if they should bring these other guys in, and is it Pantera or is it a Pantera tribute band now? That's
it's a memorial, man.
It's a memorial.
Yeah, they came to Panama City Beach and played at the Thunder Beach, and it was amazing, man.
Yeah.
I've seen the original lineup 3 times.
I've seen it in 2002, so I know it.
And I am a huge Black Label Society Zach Wild fan. Like he's one of my influences. I'm sorry?
My kid is named after Zach Wild. That's
no shit.
Nice.
Excuse me. There is a video of YouTube. They were doing sound check and they played Floods.
Oh yeah.
And damn.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Talking about Zach solo?
Yes. That solo on Floods.
Is Dime playing? No, it's not Dime. It's Zach.
No.
He's got his own style. But
Yep.
did he do it good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
man.
absolutely. Yep. He absolutely did it justice.
I
That's all-
honestly think Dime's looking down at him drinking a black juice green going, fuck yeah, brother.
Yep.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah, I saw Zach live for the very
say what they want, man.
yeah. I saw him live for the very first time back in last February, and he blew me away on that. So yeah, he lives up to the hype, and I'd love to see Pantera live one day with this existing group of guys, and I'm sure I'm gonna love it there. But I had a friend, she went to go see Zach Wild, his band, and they were on the balcony, and Zach got his guitar, went up to the balcony, and did his solos right next to her. And she was all filming that. That would have been his Black Label. That would have been an awesome experience on there. So
Oh yeah.
I saw Black Label in the years of when Mr. Wild was a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
It was awesome, dude. Like he knows he lives up to the expectation of the hype of his name.
I thought he was
Yeah. Therefore,
yeah. I probably couldn't hang, but I'd party
Yeah.
for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All that.
I got to see Damage Plan before Dime died here in Tallahassee at Floyd's. And I mean, just talking about the drinking.
Oh,
Holy shit.
and do you miss Floyd's or do you miss Floyd's?
I really miss Floyd's. Now,
Man, that was the spot, bro. I saw Raw there in like early 2000.
yes. Now, I will say, I really think that the venues that we have now are kind of carrying the torch. I absolutely miss Floyd's. Damn right, I miss Floyd's. I miss Floyd's like I miss Dime. You know, it was the spot for so many years, and we've all spent so much time there and seen so many bands, not just major bands, but even local and regional bands. How much time we all spent there. But I really feel like the venues are really holding the torch for what we miss. And now I'm kind of making the same memories and having the same sort of experiences with the venues that we have now.
What's up,
Yeah,
guys?
Hey.
I'm excited.
there again. I haven't played that since it was the Warriors.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of cool shows. I mean, hell, they had Cold there, man.
Yep.
Awesome.
Cold and Orgy on the same damn night.
All
I
the
went to
same
that
night.
show. Yeah.
That's sick, dude. Like they're
this
doing
one-
big things.
This one right here got to go to that show.
Me?
That one.
It was awesome. It was really, really good. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. Work sucks.
You're good. Work, you know.
How have you guys been?
I know.
Yeah.
Work.
right. So, real quick. So, before I want to ask a question, Dylan says, "Hi, buddies in metal,"
Dylan.
Ellen, I love you, brother. I can't wait to see you.
and he says, "Jade, that's me. I'm Jade. That's me.
Who?
Who? I don't know that person. She's a little.
I'm ready to see my sexy, big bearded man that plays in This Dying Breed.
Where is he at?
Yeah.
Dylan,
My
get
buddy.
your dude. You need to get your dude. So,
Yeah,
oh, go ahead.
probably at work.
Boo. Well, I mean, I can't say anything. I was at work too.
Pot meat kettle.
Yeah, right.
I love you,
said-
Pookie.
Can't wait till the show. And Greg, yes, he's looking for Greg.
Nothing like bro love being tossed back and forth.
Dude,
Oh, it gets-
dude, those are my boys, man.
Yeah.
Like I've played countless shows with them so far.
It gets legit. It gets pretty intense.
Don't you get?
the love?
Isn't it pretty cool that you get to tag along with the band for so long that it's just coincidence in the beginning that you're playing shows together, but then you grow up, you're being good friends, you want to do shows together, and you got a camaraderie. you're both gonna kick ass on stage,
Oh,
with
yeah.
a good crowd. So it's pretty cool that you found somebody. Well, y'all both found each other like that on there. So
Well, me and Greg played in 2 other bands before we were together,
okay.
and I've known Greg for a while.
Yeah, real quick, Doug, what was that thing that y'all went on that took a couple days?
Oh, Fatty Fest.
Yeah, but what was it? You went to like different locations and played. Like, what was it? What's it called?
What are you talking about?
So your band, and then like you play different things, and it's called a what?
A tour?
There you go.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the last podcast.
Yep. Every time that he said tour, we always were like, "What was that again? One more time. I need to hear that one more time."
Yeah, tour.
How you say it?
Tur.
It just cracks
We
me up.
haven't gotten to that point because unfortunately, when we were talking about doing it, under circumstances, one of the guitar players
Right.
walked away. Then we were back to the drawing board. But no, we're hopefully looking to do it soon.
I'm excited. You have to make
What?
Tallahassee a stop.
Of course.
That would be awesome. So my one of my questions that I have is for your individual influences. Obviously it shows in your music, but what is the one thing that keeps you going currently? Like, you had influence to be able to do what you do now, but what keeps you going now and not make you go, you know what? I need to step away. What keeps that drive alive for you, that fire?
Love of music.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been through a lot of shit through my childhood and a lot of shit through my lifetime, and the only thing that I can look back on that I've ever loved more, that's never let me down, was music.
Right.
So my love for music is what keeps me going.
Same.
Yeah. So
And I'm
is there
pretty sure I can answer for the other guys. It's the love.
Yeah.
Bro.
absolutely.
You fucking nailed it. I remember whenever I was a teenager, I didn't have any fucking friends. I didn't have anything going for me. I really didn't have anything but fucking music. I remember spending countless summers just fucking closing the door on the whole fucking world, and it was just me and my CD player and my guitar, and that was it. And talking about music being consistent, Jesus fucking Christ.
Absolutely.
It has consistently been like one of the main staples in my life. I have all sorts of hobbies that have came and gone, but music has always been the one thing that I always come back to.
Exactly.
So you would say that would be like your biggest motivator, like, doing it, and is just your love for music, or is there any specific people or anything currently in your life that you're like, I'm doing this for this person because they help with, like, how to explain it? So like I will say being with a musician and having them do the musician thing, it can get kind of like, really again, practice, really again, you're going here. So having that support system behind you is a big deal. Would you guys say that you have that huge support system that supports you in what you want to do?
Oh yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Yeah. My fiance, she's my biggest cheerleader, dude. Like, she's thick and thin right there with me.
My wife, same way.
She's getting her hands right in it. She does a lot of the graphic designs for us, and she comes up with some of the, every one of our flyers she's made.
That is awesome. So the logo, you guys sent a video and it has your logo. It was also the logo we used on the flyer for your show. Did she design that too?
No, that one was designed by another guy.
Okay.
I'm not really offhand what his name is, but it's like I was telling him, that was all done before us even came into the picture.
Gotcha.
Now, if you go on our Facebook page, you see where it's got the picture of Secret Room's album cover, and then all the way behind it says streaming now.
Yeah.
She made that for our Facebook.
Wow, she did a killer job. I know exactly what you're talking about. She did a killer job.
Wait, see, we have a couple concept shirts that we're gonna be bringing out. She designed them all from scratch.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited to see that.
Oh,
Speaking of that album that I was just talking about, you guys want to hear some of World's Fair Hotel? Because I've been jamming out to it all day whenever. Okay, I will say for this song, I don't know if it's just the gnarly like riffs and the drum. I don't know what it is, but I had a shit day today, and I listened to that in the background, and I just felt like I just wanted to punch everything in my path because I was just so mad. And that song just
you
me
to
up.
do. I want you to do. I want you to get up and mosh and break stuff. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
Mission
Yeah.
accomplished. Yeah. There you
Right.
go.
As long as- maybe
you want to break stuff.
maybe I shouldn't
Right,
listen to that while I'm in the office, but at home I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because I really will punch some people in the face.
HR, be careful.
Yeah.
Fuck them assholes, especially your HR. Especially your HR. And that's all I've got to say about that.
No comment. No comment.
So without further ado, did I say that right? Ado.
Yes.
I trying to sound like Doug when he says tour. And here is World's Fair Hotel.
Look,
Hey, Rob, you're muted.
yeah. Well, it gives me a chance to talk. So awesome, very awesome. And I'm a sucker for the background sounds and effects and all that because I'm heavy into electronic music. To me, it just with that heaviness, it adds such a great layer of atmosphere to it. I love that. Whoever thought of doing that, kudos. Maybe the whole band. Yeah.
I did it just out of the blue, unbeknownst to Rodney, the main guy who kind of started the band. When I played it for him, he was like, "That's exactly what I had in mind. That's exactly what I wanted in the background for it." So yeah, but I've been doing all the synthesizers, programming and stuff for it, and adding all the atmosphere stuff in the background.
All
'Cause
right.
I really like that stuff too.
We are
We just-
really.
We just became best friends. Okay, just to let you know. 'Cause I do my keyboards and stuff like that.
I don't have what you got on synthesizer. I've just got Logic and a little keyboard control.
It just looks fancy. It just looks fancy.
Yeah.
But no,
So-
awesome. I'm sorry,
So
Rob.
my thoughts on that track, and I'm gonna do my best Nathan Explosion impression here. Brutal. Holy shit! Like it's got some thrash, it's got some groove.
I told
It's
you,
got-
bro. Everybody brings a
everything.
different element.
Yes, it has so many different moving parts. It's not just one sound. It's not like this is your box and you're gonna live in it. It's wide the fuck open.
Think
Right.
outside the
Outside the box, exactly. Thank you. Even there was a part in the song where you're kind of rapping a little bit, just a little bit.
Actually, that's odd.
I'm sorry.
How about the one that has the deeper growl?
Yes.
That's Rod.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the other guy.
That's the other.
the main guy.
See,
That's Cotton.
that's what I'm talking about. That's
I
what
told
I'm
you that
talking
we-
about.
Basically, we commemorate each other. Like, if you hear the parts where I'm screaming the I and you hear him going you,
Yeah.
like it mends, and it's just like, chest.
Yes. Yeah.
You know? It's just like-
That's accurate.
we couldn't, honestly, if I was in a different band and I did that with anyone else, it probably wouldn't even sound the same.
Absolutely.
Because we just have that chemistry with each other that we know exactly where it's going to fit and how it's going to sound, and it's just it.
It sounds awesome. Like I said, I've been kind of jamming to it ever since you sent it to me, really. And I just jammed to it. That ending, the constant, the chug, and oh god, I love it. It's
You gotta
great.
have the chug.
What is the thing all the
Gotta
young kids
talk
do now?
about the,
Chef's
you
kiss.
gotta
Yeah.
talk about that gnarly ass sweeping at the end, though.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's
My
what I'm
man
talking
right
about.
here.
Yeah,
My
That's
man
awesome.
right here.
Fuck yes.
that
That
was awesome.
And that was recorded at your studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's sound clean.
It
For sure.
did. It sounded really good. It did.
Yeah.
We have
I got-
Jennifer that says love, love, love.
That's my
Love, love.
fiance.
Yay, Beyonce. There you go.
Okay.
Hey, girl,
Congratulations.
hey.
Yeah.
Hey Doug, do you have
Yes.
any vocal warm ups
Oh.
that you
Ryan, that's my dude right there, bro.
do?
That is a badass. He's too good to not be in a band, man.
That's 5.
That's 5 in a row.
Grover's
Yeah.
keeping count. That's 5.
Y'all beat me to
Everybody
it.
had
Yeah.
on the
He'll post his videos on Facebook of him doing like guitar covers.
Oh.
Every time he does a guitar cover, he's done one that I've asked him to do. I'm a huge In Flames fan,
Mhm.
and like one of my favorite songs is Cloud Connected.
Yes.
Dude, his cover, and then he did Voice of the Soul by Death.
yes.
That's another
killed
good
it.
one.
And
Yeah,
Ryan-
killed it. And
Ryan,
killed it.
Ryan, I don't think I've seen your Cloud Connected cover, but I will be watching that after the show. I have to see that. I
Maybe
fucking
one
love that
day
song.
we'll have him as a guest.
Hey,
You should just have him come on and shred.
No pressure, Ryan. No pressure.
Ryan, a whole hour
No
of you
pressure.
noodling. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll pressure Ryan. Be like, you won't do it. Peer pressure. It's like peer pressure.
And,
pressure.
and Doug, kind of just what you just said. I'm a huge Lamb of God song or fan.
Oh, yeah.
Huge Lamb of God fan, and he kills it. He fucking
Oh,
kills
yeah. Yes, he does.
He said, "Love you, Doug. You guys are awesome."
Love you too, buddy.
it.
That's awesome. So, what does your writing process look like? Because you know, one of the things that I hear a lot of is, I try. Okay, so maybe it's a mistake that I do this at work, but I try to talk music with people at work, and most of the time, there's a few exceptions, but most of the time, people are like, so they go in and they record. Like, what does that look like? They like have a mic and they just like stand there and they like. So they don't know. So for those who may not know, what does your writing process?
That's
look
not
like?
how this works. That's not how any of this works.
How does our writing process go?
Yeah.
Well, for our new stuff, we basically just we come up with the riff first. Rod, he'll sit down, he'll noodle and doodle with something, and if he likes the way it goes, he'll continue with it. He'll bring it to the process of the board, and we'll all listen to it. Like when we wrote the song "Deception of My Own Sanity," it started as just a guitar riff, and then we just built it into a foundation. And when it comes to my thought process on writing lyrics, I don't know. I don't write about religion. I don't write about politics. I basically don't write about anything that has to do with my life because, it's all been done before. It's the same shit over and over and over. Like I said, we like to tell a story. It could be fiction, it can be true, but it's a story that we're telling you. So if you can grasp that by listening to our music and you listen to it and you feel the story that we're talking about, then that's what we're trying to do.
That is awesome. You don't meet very many bands. Like you ask bands like, oh, what was the song about? They go into like this. Well, when I was a kid, my daddy left to get the milk and he never came back. And it's
so secret room is
Yours
about
was milk.
to basically it's what happens inside the murder castle.
I love it.
It's basically trying to escape
from the secret room.
Yeah, from the secret room.
I love it. I love it. So how are you, I guess I don't want to keep you guys for too long, but what do you guys have coming up? Because I know of a certain show in Tally.
You late, James.
All right. We got a single coming out July 1st.
Sorry, I'm walking.
I'm so excited.
That will be
a snippet of it if you
yeah.
want to.
If you want to hear a snippet
We
of
gotta
it,
look it
we'll gladly show it to you.
Yes.
Yep. Play.
Yes. All the yeses.
Play. Yeah.
All the yeses.
We live in a sad, sick society. We don't ever see think that they can find peace of mind. They call it sad They try to bring sad
That is a tease and a half.
Right?
Couldn't really make out a whole lot of it, but I definitely heard that dual vocal thing, the high guy and the low guy
Mhm.
thing, and like the high was like really goddamn high. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's loud in here. It's very loud in here.
I think it's because it was loud there. It wasn't coming through as clear here. But if anybody wants to hear the whole song, you know what you got to do on July 1st. Just saying.
Right. Download it.
Gotta go-
Stream it. Stream it.
There you go. Make sure you like get those streams up there because let's
Oh,
be
yeah.
real. Bands don't make money on the streams. you got to buy the merch. So, do you guys have merch for sale?
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Just got new shirt.
Just got a new shirt. We have 2 shirts coming to the July 13th show. We will have vinyl decal stickers for your car.
Ooh.
We have 3x3 throwdown stickers. We have meet and greet sign picture posters, and we also have flat bill hats coming.
Oh,
I need to
okay.
grab me a hat.
Yeah, hats. I love hats. Man.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. So, in case you didn't know, I will more than likely be at that show to obviously see you guys in person because I haven't seen you guys live yet. I've only listened
Yes,
to
I
you guys
have.
and seen video. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see you guys hit the stage, especially with this dang breed. And I'm super stoked for that show. So make sure that if you are in the Tallahassee area, that you show up and you go to the show, and make sure you go over to way down there below Rob and way down there below World's Fair Hotel. You have that fancy little link right there that's going across the screen. There you go. Oh, look, see, they got it. They got
Or
it. So make sure,
I'm squishing your head. Squishing your head.
just
You
make
can
sure
check
you
us
guys
out on all
go.
music platforms too.
Yes.
We're on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube,
Bandcamp.
Pandora.
Stuff you've never even heard
Yeah,
of.
stuff that I've never even heard of.
That's awesome. So you guys know where to go stream them. You guys can go check out their Facebook page. Link is down that way below Rob and below our awesome dudes down there. So make sure you go check them out. Make sure that if you do like their Facebook page, please hit that follow button too, so you get all their updates and you know where they're going to be playing next, and go see them live. And if you do see them live, tell them that Jay threatened you. Don't get it. It's a thing.
Jay, she's gonna kick your ass unless you come.
Damn right. I sure as hell will. That's awesome. So I'm sorry I had to jump in late tonight. Stuck at work as usual, but I'm glad I got to see you guys. You guys are one of my most favorite bands, and thank you so much for coming on and letting us interview you guys.
Yes.
You guys
We're
are
having-
awesome.
Yes, thank you. It's always a pleasure. Always.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, we'll get you back on soon because
Of course.
because I want to. So awesome. Thank you guys so much, and everybody go check them out because I said so, and there's no other reason. So go. Okay, bye.
I'll take it back.